My dear Belle, you're so ahead of your time. This is a small village.
You are the most gorgeous thing I've ever seen. Nobody deserves you.
And it's small-minded as well. But small also means safe.
Posters, I think. That's my first memory.
Yeah.
Seeing the posters, they were so iconic.
The silhouette of Belle and the Beast with the rose.
I actually have one of those.
I do too, actually.
Yeah.
We should
From 1991.
We should sign each other's and sell them to each other.
It's a good idea.
Yeah. Luke and I have discussed this ad nauseum now. We both went to go see the movie. I was 10, he was 12, with our moms.
Not together.
No. I was living in Wales. Had I not been in Florida, I would have totally come. And I remember, the one thing that I remember vividly was the songs and people applauding after the songs ended. And I hadn't experienced that in a movie theater before. And that really stayed with me because it was such a distinct experience.
Yeah, I remember I went with friends and I'd heard about it. I'd read this great review in the New York Times that said Beauty and the Beast is the best Broadway musical of 1991, even though it was an animated film. And that's the way, you know, for somebody who loves this form, to go to a theater, because it was so rare to see a movie musical, and see something that was, I was blown away by it. It was delicate, it was so moving, it was scary, it was dark. It was not just for kids, you know. That's the thing that I thought was extraordinary.
Well, I remember when Howard Ashman and I first were taking meetings. One of our first meetings, they brought us down to Disney World in Orlando, and we were in this room with I remember it was a white piano, and they had glass walls because they had all the tourists, you know, with the Mickey Mouse hats on, you know, were all coming by because it was the animation building, which was actually like part of the tour. So there we are talking about the movie, and I'm looking, and these people are walking by in their shorts, and oh, look at this, as we're working on the movie. That's a memory, God knows. I also remember the recording session when Angela Lansbury came in to record Beauty and the Beast, same day that Jerry Orbach came in to record Be Our Guest. And I don't know if you know, they are Broadway legends. It was just, it was amazing.
I've come for my father.
He's a thief.
Come into the light.
Of course, you take a breath and you think, because there's that basic question, why remake something that's perfect, you know? And I thought about it and I thought, it's not a remake, it isn't. It's an adaptation into a new medium, you know? Just by virtue of not being animated anymore and the characters being three-dimensional actors in real settings, that meant already you were reinterpreting it, you know? Because, you know, you take a character like Gaston or LeFou, very, very funny characters. Gaston is a great parody of the kind of narcissistic male boy toy, you know? But that behavior put into a real room isn't as funny, you know? So you've got to think, that became fun. Like, how do you translate that idea into something that's both contemporary and still, you know, in line with what we know, you know? So once I realized that it was a chance to do it in a different way, and also maybe to reveal more, you know, you know, in that animated film, and it's perfect for there, they fall in love in the middle of a quick montage during a song called Something There, you know. But here, you wanted to be able to understand that growing interest and attraction, you know. So that suddenly means you're filling out those characters and making them more specific with a certain kind of psychological nuance, you know. So that became interesting, you know.
Well, we both come from musical theatre,
sure.
So both of us are trained singers, and you know, we've treaded the boards. Josh has done Broadway, I've done the West End, and we've sort of moved on to do films. So it was actually, I think for both of us, it was a lovely moment to actually be able to stand on a set and sing and get it filmed and feel completely at ease. We were very, very comfortable doing what we were doing.
It really is the culmination of everything that we've always done. It's marrying the two worlds, and the rehearsal process for the rehearsal process for anything is tedious at times.
Yes.
This was such a pleasure every day to come.
We didn't
in
want
and
it
play.
to finish.
No, and like just Luke and I from practicing the song to recording the song to rehearsing the dance sequence, it really was like being back in theater.
It was, yeah. Yep. And we had an amazing group of people that were in the routine with us, you know. The Gaston number, obviously, with the tables and the tavern itself. And it was just a thoroughly good time.
If she is the one who'll break the spell, you must finally learn to love.
Have you really read every one of these books?
Some of them are in Greek.
True as it can be.